going on, everybody out there? This is Acadian Ezra with Knights of the Round Table podcast. And today in the studio with me, we have Kosh. What's up, Kosh?
Not much. How you doing?
Pretty good. We also have Isella. What's up, Isella?
Nothing much, and you?
Doing great. And we also have Rose Kitty. What's up, Rose?
The sky ceiling and everything taller than me.
Good answer. All right, so today we're going to be doing console trivia. And yes, I'll be asking multiple answer questions. And basically everybody will say what they think the answer is, and then I will give the answer after, everybody gives an answer. All right, so let's get on with this. Question number 1. In 1972, Ralph Baer invented the first home video game console for Magnavox. The first console did not last long, however, as it was overshadowed and eliminated by Atari's Pong in 1975. The first console was called what? A. Atari 2600, B. Advent, C. Odyssey, D. Journey. Rose Kitty, what's your guess?
I think that was Odyssey. No, it was your first. It was the option after Atari.
Okay, so you're going with B. Advent?
No, let's go C, actually. Sorry, got it backwards.
Okay, C. Odyssey?
Yes,
all right,
there we go.
Kosh, what do you think?
B. Advent.
B. Advent? Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right, Isella, what do you think it is?
B. Advent.
B. Advent. Okay, so we're 50-50. Well, I'll say
2-1.
2-1 Advent. So I'll go ahead and answer this Advent. The correct answer is Magnavox Odyssey. So the answer was C. All right, question number 2. Fairchild produced this system in 1976. It contained a programmable microprocessor that enabled its cartridge to require only a single ROM chip to store instructions. What was the name of Fairchild's system? A. Atari 2600, B. Famicom, C. VES, or D. Genesis. We'll start with Kosh this time. Kosh, what's your answer?
B. Genesis.
D. Genesis, final answer?
Yes.
All righty. Rose, you're next.
Gonna go with C.
C. VES, final answer?
Yep.
All right. Isella.
I don't know any of these systems. C.
C. VES?
Sure.
Well, it's not giving me the answer on this one for some reason. We'll go ahead and just move on to the next one and come back if it comes up. Actually, the actual answer for it was C. VES.
It was the 70s. Everything was about acronyms.
Yep. All right. Originally released in 1990, this system was the 16-bit successor to its 8-bit predecessor. The North American and European counterparts were renamed the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, which console was later called SNES. A. TurboGrafx, B, Super Famicom or Super Famicom. That almost sounds like it needs to have a .com after it, right? C, Genesis. D, Neo Geo. We'll go ahead and start this off with Rose Kitty. You're going first this time.
A, I think.
A, TurboGrafx. Final answer?
Yeah, well, I know it's not the last two.
Alrighty, and Cell.
B.
B, Super Famicom. Famicom.
Yeah, why not?
Alrighty, and Kosh.
I'm going to go with Genesis again.
Alrighty, so let's see here. We'll go ahead and say A, TurboGrafx on the page and see if that's right. No. It's not Super Famicom. It is Neo Geo, guys.
Then I had a friend growing up who had one of those.
And I
Let me double check that because that doesn't sound right.
I should have gone with my first guess at that point.
Right? It's like your lying game.
Actually, the Neo Geo from 1990 looks exactly like the Super NES.
Yeah, I remember playing on the Neo Geo. It's an interesting console. I'm not dating myself or anything, am I?
My first system was the Atari. Granted, I was super young back then, but still.
You gotta love trivia on the old consoles, because how many gamers out there don't even realize them, or the super dedicated who know them all really well. I just tend to cheat and go with the old high school trick of if you don't know, usually guess C and move forward. It's sad but true. Unless you have a teacher who has worked beyond belief, because if they look like they're near dead, generally the answer is the first answer. Just depends on how bad they are at making up multiple choice. Because I've known several
The answer
teachers.
was Neo Geo. It was correct.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
And as on Rose's thing, I'm going to give one little tip to every person out there who's going to be taking a test. Read the whole thing before you answer a single question. Read the whole test. Reason? I had a teacher, can't remember the name, wish I did. I had a teacher who actually put at the last question on the test was, if you had read this test without answering a single question, please sign your name and just sit there.
I had that happen once.
That you didn't have to answer a single question on the test as long as you read the whole thing through, and that was the last thing you read, and you didn't answer anything, you were golden and you got 100% on that test. Only 4 people got it.
Alrighty, so question number 4, also called the Mega Drive. This console was released in 1988. It was one of Sega's most popular systems and was home to Sonic the Hedgehog beginnings. To which system does our favorite blue hedgehog belong? We'll start this one with Kosh.
I'm going to say Sega Genesis again, but this time I know for a fact I'm right.
Isella.
Genesis.
Rose.
Yeah, same. Birth of the Sega. He was their Mario.
And that is correct. Question number 5. Panasonic produced this console in 1993, despite being named Product of the Year by 2004 by Time Magazine. The high price and market over situation prevented it from becoming as successful as other systems of the same generation. Which console was it? A. Mega Drive. B. Jaguar. C. 3Do. D. Saturn. We'll start this off with Rose Kitty.
I want to say the Sega Saturn. I remember that getting a huge hubbub despite the fact that it was an incredible system, but it just was ahead of its time.
Say again? What was it?
The Sega, yeah. The last one you listed.
The Sega Saturn?
Yep.
All right, Kosh.
D. Saturn.
Isella.
Saturn.
Program not working with you?
No, it's not giving me any answers. It quit.
I hate when they do that. Yeah, because I'm 90% sure it was the, unless I'm getting a decade lost somewhere in there, but the Saturn was basically their baby for a while, wasn't it? But just had too many bells and whistles for the cost versus what it could do versus against the other consoles at the time. Because I think 2001 was the, was that PS1 or PS2? It's PS2, right?
Yeah, it was the Sega Saturn.
There you go. Sorry,
All right.
I'm a PC gamer, so. Yeah.
So our next question, this console was released in the year 2000 and redesigned in 2004. It was the first home gaming console able to play DVDs. To which console does this description belong? A. PlayStation. B. Xbox. C. PlayStation 2. Or D. Dreamcast. We'll start this off with Rose.
PS2.
All right, Kosh.
PS2.
So,
PS2.
all right, sadly, I have to break bad news to y'all. It was the Sega Saturn.
Getting
Surprising.
back to that ahead of its time thing.
Indeed. All right, number 8. A massively successful 6th generation console. This was the first and only system of the time to employ 8 cm optical disc as opposed to the standard 12 cm DVD. What system played these tiny discs? A. GameCube. B. Xbox. C. PlayStation 2. Or D. Dreamcast. We'll start this off with Isella.
Okay, what was that?
A massively successful sixth generation console. This was the first and only system of the time to employ an 8 cm optical disc as opposed to the standard 12 cm DVD. Which system played these tiny discs? A. GameCube. B. Xbox. C. PlayStation 2. Or D. Dreamcast.
I want to say A.
All right, so GameCube A, final answer. Kosh,
GameCube.
Rose.
Yeah, GameCube.
Sadly, I do believe it is Dreamcast. Let me double check that, seeing that this trivia thing that I'm using isn't giving me any answers.
May have to try a different one. Because it's the generation that got me off. Because I know Dreamcast used the itty bitty discs too. I just don't remember if they're 6th generation or 4th. Then again, I have no idea what generation we're up to anyway. Anyone know off the top of their head?
Nope. And
Nope.
I know it's not PlayStation 2 or Xbox. I think y'all are right. It's GameCube, because Dreamcast games are the same size as PlayStation 2.
Yeah, so then the only one that used the tiny disc would have to be the GameCube.
Now I know the answer to this one, so I'll just call it out. I'll just call the question out and give y'all the list of answers, and I'll be able to answer this one. This console was released in 2005, was the first of 7th generation consoles. It quickly became popular, partly due to the success of the series. Successes of series such as Halo and Call of Duty. To which game system do these games belong? A. Magnavox Ultra, B. PlayStation 3, C. Xbox 360, or D. Wii? We'll start this off with Kosh.
That is totally easy, and it's the PlayStation 3.
Rose Kitty.
I want to say Xbox, but only because I think Halo was only ever released on Microsoft platforms through Bungie.
Alrighty, so Xbox 360, C, final answer?
Yep.
Alright, Cell.
Oh, I know the answer to this because this happened right around when I started doing true gaming. Xbox 360.
Alright, so Xbox 360, C, final answer for $1 million.
Sure, I'll love $1 million. Please give me $1 million.
Alright, and the answer is Xbox 360, C.
I'll take that in 20s.
Right.
It must have got released on PlayStation 3 too, because I had it on that.
All right. This console, first released in Japan 2006, was the first to include output via an HDMI cable, allowing players to fully utilize up to 1080p resolution. It was also the first console to support wireless internet connectivity. What is the name of this system? A. Nintendo DS, B. Xbox 360, C. PlayStation 3, or Wii? Rose Kitty.
It's the Wii.
Cell.
I have to go with PlayStation 3.
Kosh. Woohoo. Hello, Kosh.
Shot in the Dark, PS3.
The answer was PlayStation 3.
I should know because I have the first PlayStation 3, the big brick of one. I still have it and it still works.
Just had to give some shout out love to the world's most widely owned expensive paperweight.
Now it's giving me the answers now that we're finished with the trivia thing.
Yeah.
The answer that we did not know for the massively successful 6th generation console, this was the first and only system of that time to employ 6-centimeter optical disc as opposed to the standard 12-centimeter DVD. Which system played these tiny discs? Our answer was PlayStation 2. The correct answer
GameCube.
was GameCube.
Yeah, it's the GameCube. That's what we said. Because it's the only one who uses the
We said
GameCube.
your GameCube.
Yep.
I remember because it was the first time on any Nintendo console, because that is my baby. I don't do PlayStation and 60. I've got them, but or the Xbox, the PlayStation have them, but Nintendo is where I go to. And the GameCube was the first time I ever had the massive all-out brawl with friends, and we actually commandeered my mouth teacher's projector, wired in our GameCube, and spent our entire last week of senior year playing Smash Brothers and tier games.
Nice. Alrighty, so everybody out there that's been spending your morning, afternoon, evening, whichever it is when you hit play on this video, thank you so much for your time. And remember to throw us a comment into the comment section. Give us a big, huge thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't like something we said. And, either way, we learn what you guys like and what you don't. So give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Let us know in the comments below if there's a topic you'd like us to talk about or whatever it may be. If you hear the train in the background, that means it's that time of day. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See ya.
Have a good one.
Happy hunting.